on the path of debt freedom with just one low monthly payment program. Get started right now and call United Debt Counselors at 800-611-9060. Get rid of the stress of struggling to make that monthly payment. High interest rates will be a thing of the past, and chances are you won't have to pay the entire amount you owe. United Debt Counselors has helped thousands of people reduce more than $160 million of debt. You have a right to settle your debt for less than what you owe. You won't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. Get started reducing your debt now. Get free information today by calling United Debt Counselors at 800-611-9060. That's 800-611-9060. United Debt Counselors. Not available in all states.
The following program is a paid presentation. The views and or opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of KWAM.
What's the deal? We keep it real. We unleash, y'all know what it is. We unleash, you gonna get all the biz. We unleash, we gonna show off your skills for real. So tune in for advice and news every Saturday night if you like the truth. We stand up for your rights and rules. Saturdays at 5, we'll fight for you. Skitty and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Skitty and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Blood the whistle. Blood the whistle. Blood the whistle. Blood the whistle.
Ow! This is the S to the K to the double E to the T to the E to the R. I'm sitting with the G to the Q. And we're in this house on this rainy, sunny, hot, nice day.
Bipolar.
Hello, somebody.
Yeah. Bring that thing on in, David.
And this is the livest show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio, The Voice 107.9. We educate, empower, and enrich the community. Before we start, we want to send our condolences to the people in El Paso, Texas. We have 18 that were murdered. Several were shot, and they have an individual in custody. So we want to send our condolences out to those individuals in El Paso, Texas, who were murdered in that active shooter by that coward. So shout out to the officers who responded, the first aid, the people who render aid, and our condolences to those individuals.
Already?
Yes.
Okay, so we are here live on AM 990 and FM 107.9. And if you want to vibe with us today, if you want to groove with us today and come in the lab, you can jump on our Facebook page. If you're my friend, you can get in and Facebook Live with me and watch us in the studio. Or you can go to Davin, D-A-V-I-N, Clemens, and watch us live on the studio. We live streaming up in here. So we got a great show. So we have one of the things that we want to do today, we want to employ our 3E core principles, which are education, empowerment, and enrichment. So I think we have a call before we even start. So let's go ahead and get this call on so we can get out the way so we can get this thing rolling. Caller, you're live on the air. This is Gwen. Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to your number one caller, David. You don't ever get me out of the way. What you mean? I ain't just big, bad.
We ain't even started the radio show. You already on the line, baby. What's going on? How you doing today?
You gonna get me out the way?
Yeah, we got to get this call out the way because we got to get some stuff taken care of today.
You rolling? Let me say, last week was supposed to be my last week of calling you folks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, call anybody. No, not just calling you. I'm sorry, I'm about to mess up. Just calling Talk Radio until maybe January. So, I sent Brother David the email. The web address of my new website. So that explains a lot. But in any case, I wanted to call back specifically to say that I support this brother. I've been thoroughly impressed with his campaigning, with his message. I'm also impressed with somebody he may be familiar with, Pearl Walker, and how she speaks on the stump.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Very, very surprised. I know her, and I did not know she had a political bone in her body, but I've listened to her on the radio, and I've been very, very impressed with her as well. So I also want to say that I have been very, 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 very impressed with the mayor of Chicago.
Yeah.
I think that she is doing and standing strong and courageous of issues that our community finds to be very important.
Mm-hmm.
She's not afraid to speak truth to power, even if it's her own even if it's her own policeman.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to say what's on her mind and what she believes is right.
Mm-hmm.
So one other thing, and this is the last official statement I'm going to make about the mayor's race. Now, Dr. Harrington received something like $250,000 from the same developer that he is now criticizing the present mayor for receiving support from. In fact, he was very good friends with the developer that had a Rolls Royce or Bentley, liked to get in fights on Beale Street, and made a significant chunk of money during the Mayor Harrington's service. I can't remember his name, but he was involved with the College Park development. When Dr. Harrington was booed during the Grizzlies game, he actually came out of the stands and stood by Doc. So what I do know is that the same man that controls Mayor Strickland, Dr. Harrington, and former Mayor A.C. Warden always have strings attached to their body and body politics and tricks of Memphis, Tennessee. Fact and truth are very stubborn things. And by the way, Dr. Harrington was the one who wanted to look into selling MLG&W, and at the time, Enron would have been one of the bidders. Now imagine what kind of nightmare that would have been. Here's what we're not interested in anymore. We're not interested in old ears. My old ears or the politicians' old ears. We want new ears that listen to new ideas and project new ideas. That's one reason why I like this brother here. He's talking about things from the grassroots that we need to be putting our finger on and looking for results. Somebody asked me once, David, do you really expect something for your vote? Hell, I wouldn't be voting if I didn't expect some vote.
We appreciate you for setting the tone for us, David. We sure appreciate you.
I'm sorry.
As always,
you know I'm wrong with it, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, love. I promise you.
I love both of y'all.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Good luck, David. All right, y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, we just gonna go ahead and jump right on into this thing. We at the 512 hour, so we gotta address some things that's been going on in the community this week, and we gotta put out a fire. That's a fake fire. Like you get a fireplace, but it really don't have a flame behind it. It just got a flickering light. So it's not really a flame. It's just a flickering light. But we just want to let y'all know that we're going to unplug that so that it can stop flickering.
Well,
you got to stay with me.
On last week, we began to receive attacks from...
What was this week?
This week? It's been going on for a minute, but it really cranked up this week. From Thaddeus Matthews. He attacked myself and brought up an old case that we won, an old civil case that we won in federal court.
In 2003.
Yeah, that was decided by a jury of my peers. A civil lawsuit. Civil's about money.
Anybody can sue you in civil court.
So he brought that back up, and Edmund Ford Sr. paid him to do these things. So nevertheless, we... address those things. I went on Wake Up Behind the Badge, and I said what I had to say. So the video's on Wake Up Behind the Badge, and I stand behind everything I said. And I heard someone sent me a message, because I don't watch trash. They sent me a message and said that I was challenged to a debate last night, and I will debate Edmund Ford, but I would not come on a Thaddeus Matthews show and make your ratings go up with my appearance on your show debating Ford. So I would debate him anywhere else except your show, and you were not moderated. I think Mike Williams said the same thing. He won't moderate it. We'll get an independent moderator to moderate the show or the debate, and I would debate him all day, every day, because I stand my ground. He hadn't done nothing.
We'll get Whitney Thomas.
That's great. Whitney Thomas, call her Whitney Thomas. Tell her we need her to moderate a debate Otis Sanford between myself and Edmund Ford Sr.
Yeah.
Because Edmund Ford Sr., you are a politician who is a has-been, and you have not done anything for District 6. I was driving through District 6 today, and it looks horrible. You're going off your name, and that's it, and not the issues or the record. You want to bring up my orientation, who I'm married to. I almost cussed. That has nothing to do with my capabilities of being a city councilman. And right now, I do accept your challenge, but I would not go on a Thaddeus Matthews show and generate some ratings for that debate. So Whitney Thomas, Otis Samples, or somebody of that nature, I would debate you anywhere else besides the Thaddeus Matthews show. Edmund Ford Sr., I know you listen. I know Thaddeus listens. And once again, I don't wallow, wrestle with pigs and mud. So I'm standing my ground, and I'm not afraid of nobody. No, because you got the show 5 days a week and got a microphone and all. I don't give a damn about that. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm going to stand my ground. You don't scare me, and nobody else don't scare me. And I'm done with it. And let me drop a microphone somewhere. Boom.
And the good thing about it is that we have our own media as well, and we are able to reach an enormous amount of listeners and viewers and readers with our multimedia firm. We have a magazine that we pumping out 10,000 every other month throughout the city of Memphis and the Mid-South. And we're right here on KWAM 990. And I know we pumping out all over the city of Memphis. And I know everybody is listening to this radio show today. So we, in response to the insidious remarks, did an op-ed to Thaddeus Matthews. And it's on our website, tuvmag.com. So one thing that I want people to understand what's happening here, this is an old political tactic. Even our current president used this tactic to generate a base that otherwise wouldn't get aroused. So he used this tactic for political ends, where he wants to evoke homosexuality and raise ethical reason for people not to vote for David Clemens. But one thing about it is that my question to anybody that's listening to his show and being led by whatever he's trying to dangle in your face, why would a Christian even be listening to Thaddeus Matthews? Why would you even listen to somebody that have a moniker to say he's a cussing pastor and wear a t-shirt proudly because he say the things that people won't say? Well, when you enter into that arena to say that you're in ministry, you don't say those things, especially publicly. And I mean, this man, he degrade any and everybody, from the most vile and foul language you would ever want to hear comes through that speaker, through that microphone. And you sit there and let him feed you this to say that as a Christian, you shouldn't even be listening to his radio show if you call yourself a Christian. But let's be clear that this is a bait that he's dangling out to listeners and the people that view his radio show to try to sway you one way because he wants to stop the momentum. No, he don't want to stop it. He's being paid to stop the momentum.
Absolutely.
And they see that what's coming now, that Clemens is coming, and that this candidate that he's been paid by is not coming anymore because he's a has-been. You know, there has got to come a time when you realize your time is up. And I'll say it, Edmund Ford Jr., Edmund Ford Sr., your time is up. Michael Jordan, his time was up. Muhammad Ali, his time was up. George Foreman, his time was up. Dwayne Wade, his time was up. Your time is up, sir. It's time to put the baton down. You through running. You've gone and taken District 6 as far as you can take it. Now it's time to hand that baby over to let somebody really, really, really do what they need to do, some economic and equity in their community.
Well, we're going to take our first break, and we're going to roll through. So this is our last break and our only break, and we're going to come back. But remember these words. Down Home Blues. This is the live show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. This is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show. We educate, empower, and enrich the community. These shoes.
While you fixing me a train, play me some of them down home blues. She say, you know, I don't get out much on the town. And you know I done cut out a lot of that running around all week long.
Choices is a nonprofit sexual health clinic in Midtown Memphis. We accept TennCare and offer patient assistance to help pay for needed services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services in an LGBTQ-affirming environment. We offer a wide range of services, such as general wellness, fertility assistance, STI testing and treatment, reproductive health services for people living with HIV, including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil vaccinations, abortion services, miscarriage management, and services for trans and gender nonconforming people, including hormone replacement therapy. Everybody needs choices.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
In Memphis, condoms are free from Planned Parenthood and their friends all over town.
Nothing sexier than free. So check out freecondomsmemphis.org and get some.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Want to talk about sex? Talk about condoms at freecondomsmemphis.org. Get some before you get some. freecondomsmemphis.org.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Go get tested for HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the third leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
Join the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated each Sunday at 12:30 p.m. for our Spirit-Filled Worship Service and each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for our Bible study. You do not want to miss these power-packed services. We are a church for all people, and we welcome you as we transform the Memphis culture. The church is located inside Bunn Presbyterian Church at 561 South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Darnell Goose Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been changed, and so many lives have been changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the facts. Some call this a city of crime. When they're done, it's going to be the city that cares a lot. This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee, where fearless, inspired, on-fired, hungry rabble of revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds. Not with weapons, but with their own brand of compassion, integrity, and hard work. All they're asking is for you to join their movement. It's easy to join with a donation of $20, $50, or $100. And it's all for the nonprofit organization Relationships Unleashed. With this donation, you will help enhance the three core principles of education, empowerment, and enrichment to the LGBTQ community and its allies. Go to www.relationshipunleashed.com on the World Wide Web, relationshipunleashed.com. All donations are tax deductible. Come on, join the movement. By the way, I don't need a badge or a gun. I carry a microphone, bub.
And we're back. This is the livest show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio, the new voice 107.9. Clemens campaign is pitching a Wang Dang Doodle in District 6 all night long. And I'm calling out Edmund Ford Sr. for a debate, but not on the Thaddeus Matthews show. I bet not. Anyways, so call Whitney Thomas, call Otis Sanford, ask them to moderate the debate between Clemens and Edmund Ford Sr. for District 6, Memphis City Council, because Clemens is addressing the issues while Ford Sr. and Thaddeus are talking about who I'm sleeping with.
Yeah, and you know what? What's really sad about that is that Memphis is a very diverse city. Mm-hmm. And you act like gay people don't live in Westwood or Whitehaven or downtown or South Memphis. These are your constituents that you're supposed to be representing. Memphis is a very diverse city. And it's sad that you have a person that call themselves an influencer, but they promote bigotry. They promote hatred. They promote misogynistic language. But what we reject, because when Clemens becomes city councilor, he has to represent everybody in his district.
All people.
All people, right? So we reject racism, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, any hatred toward minorities, immigrants, LGBT people, or anybody else that have an identity of race or gender. We reject that. So you would never hear us talking or bashing or putting anybody down in that regard or trying to denigrate or assassinate their character based on their sexuality. Because the last time I checked, you can marry who you want to marry.
Well, even to that, why now this is to the constituents of District 6.
Come on, then.
If you elect a person who discriminates against anybody to represent the people, something is wrong with you. Because everybody in the district who they work, they pay taxes, they're afforded the same privileges as everyone else. And if you are a representative of the people, but you discriminate and you pay somebody to ostracize and do your dirty work to people in your district, something is wrong with you. What does it say about your character? Now, I wonder this. Do you at the funeral home, Edmund Ford Sr., tell the people, if your dead body's gay, I'm not going to take them?
So
do you take the check?
So we want, let's be clear.
One or the other.
And also, we want all of our friends that identify and that really, really stand firm on diversity and inclusion and our allies. We're not saying that you identify as LGBTQ or anything of those alphabets. But what we're saying that if you believe in diversity and inclusion, because all of our major corporations have that division. FedEx has it, AutoZone has it, International Paper has it, St. Jude has it, Methodist has it, Memphis City of Memphis government, Shelby County government, help me out. Everybody have that.
Well, this is the thing right here. You cannot, if you're going to discriminate against anybody, right. First off, your religious belief is left out of this. You cannot discriminate against people because of their preference and their orientation. That's none of your damn business. Number two, judge me by my qualifications. That's it. And last but not least, I was challenged.
First Tennessee.
Oh, they didn't hear it. I was challenged by Thaddeus Matthews and Edmund Ford Sr. to a debate on the Thaddeus Matthews show. I'm not going on the Thaddeus Matthews show, but I will debate Edmund Ford Sr. in a neutral ground with a neutral moderator such as a Otis Sanford or a Whitney Thomas. Mike Williams is not going to moderate, or Thaddeus, but I would debate you if we have an intellectual moderator to moderate the debate, but I would not come on that show to debate him because you would not use my presence to boost your ratings because Clemens is going to win. Clemens is on a roll right now. People respect me.
But that's why he's attacking you.
I know that. People respect me. Matter of fact, I had men come up to me today apologizing on behalf of the ignorant crap you did last week, trying to expose me on some old stuff. And they were apologizing to me. People I don't even know. So,
but let's just talk about that for a minute.
What?
If what he said on his radio show was true, right? If all the stuff that he said that you done, why you still standing here and working for the city of Memphis?
No, better yet, why I'm not in jail.
Yeah, why you not in jail?
Okay, I don't have a criminal record.
You don't have he got a criminal record.
Well, I'm not
but you don't have a criminal record. I can say it, you can't say it.
All I'm saying is
that's the felon, but y'all still listen to him. I didn't even know people still listen to that crap. Yeah. Really? Yes. Like, really? Oh, okay, so it is a niche market for that. So enjoy being led by the blind leading the blind. Enjoy being led. Because only thing he gonna do is take advantage of you with his Trump-esque type behavior. And that's what he does. He attacked everybody. It was some lady, he talked about that lady on her menstrual cycle. That's the kind of...
That's my friend. I'm not going to say her name.
That's the kind of show that he carry on, the cussing preacher, that he takes pride in saying that and talk about some values, Christian values. Really? Oh, my God. So that is up here. But you saying because somebody is same gender loving that they down there are based over you. Really? Really, y'all? Come on now.
Well, I have to say this to the constituents of District 6. If you want a representative who represents all people, if you want a representative who's going to bring back minority-owned businesses in the areas of District 6, if you want a representative who's going to help these horrible streets in District 6, if you want a representative who's going to improve our matter transit system, if you want a representative who's going to improve the home ownership of individuals in District 6, those are just some of the things. If you want a representative who's going to represent the labor unions, I've been a part of the labor union for 16, 17 years. If you want an individual who's going to fight for the city of Memphis employees and all the above, you need to elect, spread the word, tell your people to vote for Team Clemens. But if you want to continue the same old thing, these same old politicians doing nothing, go ahead, vote for the other guy. But if you want to progress and move the city forward, vote for David Clemens, Memphis City Council, District 6. I will win on October the 3rd. The campaign headquarters is opening up officially Monday morning, 9 a.m. We're going to put a flyer out. But if you want to volunteer, we're going to be there at 9 a.m. Monday morning. We're going to get the rolling. From this Monday until it ends, we open every day at 9 a.m. except Sunday morning. We about to roll. If you want to volunteer, hit me up. But we're about to roll. We about to take this thing to another level because we cannot afford another Ford in District 6. And Edmond Ford Sr., your days are over. You're done. You're a has-been. Clemens is going to win Memphis City Council, District 6, October the 3rd.
And the crazy part about it is that we need to ignite our fan base. You need to ignite your voter base. We need donations. Oh,
yeah, I forgot about that.
Go to Davin, D-A-V-I-N, Clemens, .com. Check out the website. Check out the endorsements. As of now, we have six major endorsements. Go to the website. Look at the endorsement. Peruse through the website. Look at all the work that's being done by this young man. And make a decision, make a educated decision. Because what I will say, there used to be a time when people didn't listen to talk radio, especially African Americans, the majority of us. I know I throw myself in there. There was a time when we just went to the poll and we looked down and we saw a name that we recognized and we voted. But Harold Ford is gone, y'all, junior and senior. So that's the legacy that these people want to keep running off of. He did what he had to do and he passed the torch on. But that other legacy that's coming behind with that name, no. Wake up, Memphis. The show just went off before that one called Wake Up. Wake up, y'all.
Well, and that's another thing also. If you're going to put my name out and talk about I'm married to a man and call me gay and all those other derogatory things,
ain't nothing new.
Put some respect on my name. My name is Dr. Davin Clemens. I have a doctorate degree. I don't even think you got a high school diploma, but nevertheless, my name is Dr. Davin Clemens. I graduated from the best college in America, the LeMoyne College. I graduated from the best high school in America, the Central High School. I'm a 2-time alumni of Memphis Theological Seminary. We got receipts from 7 years ago working in the community. Matter of fact, our church and our foundation, we don't discriminate. We bought clothes for kids at a school in South Memphis. We fed the homeless. We help people get their rights to vote. We help people get moving to houses. We help individuals obtain loans. We help individuals get jobs. We help individuals get assistance from the government. We help individuals get the driver license back. Our church has done a lot. And we have a gay church. We don't have a gay church. We have a church where everybody is welcome. And when everybody is treated with dignity and respect, we are the beloved community. So, you know, it's just sad that this fear tactic is being used, but do not get distracted, y'all. Today is my last day addressing this. I'm not addressing this anymore. Let them say whatever they want to say.
And don't call us and tell us nothing, because we don't watch trash TV.
Let them say whatever they want to say. But as far as me, if myself and Edmond Ford Sr. are not debating, I don't want to hear it, because I want to debate the man. Go tell the man at the funeral home, Clemens said he wants a debate. And if you don't want to debate, and I'm not coming on Thaddeus Matthews show, we can go on another show, but if you don't want to debate, don't say my name. Keep my name out your mouth.
And what I'm going to say,
that's all I got to say about that.
And if you LGBTQ, he don't like us. So don't take your family member down there to that funeral home and use his services. We'll go somewhere else, somebody that welcome our dollars, because when last time I checked, my dollar didn't have no rainbow on it. It was green, just like everybody else's. Okay. So we gonna use our money wisely. If they don't want our money, we'll take our money somewhere else. So he's letting you know what he does. Nothing that bigot over there on that Comcast channel that he promote. Don't patronize them businesses, because if you hit the businesses that keeping him on the air, then he gonna have to straighten his act up. That's what I'm talking about. Boycott his butt. Anybody that he talking about, he going to promote, send it to the fish market and all them places. Boycott them. That's how you stop all that mess over there.
And we have a caller. Caller, you live on the livest show on KWAM 990, the new voice. What's on your mind?
I'm the most erudite mind, brilliant thinker, and political philosopher. This black conservative.
Wait a minute. Black conservative. Did you call and try to roast us a couple of years ago?
No, he did it this year.
This year.
I roast everybody. You, Bobby, OJ, everybody.
So wait a minute.
I don't discriminate.
But you want me to let you actually? You want me to let you host our debate?
I ain't never roast y'all before. Roast y'all about what?
You called on here one day.
I think you roasted us. It was something regarding LGBT. You called here on one of your numbers, and you yelled at my mother.
I don't think I never addressed. I did with politics. I don't think I never addressed that.
Okay.
You may want to go back.
So what's up, Black Conservative? What's up? Talk to me.
Go back and check your calendar on that.
I will. Okay. I check it. What's up?
Look, y'all need me to moderate. Y'all don't need Thaddeus Matthew to moderate the debate. There's a recipe for this.
I won't,
that's a
sir.
Recipe for
I won't be there. I won't be there if he does.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I need to. Kill the noise. I need to moderate the debate. You need to let me. You and Ford, let me be the moderator because I don't have any skins in the game. I'm not biased. I don't even deal with local politics. I'm just totally pro-Trump all the way. And
you already disqualified. You pro-Trump. I can't let you moderate no debate and you pro-Trump.
Trump ain't running for city council. What
Trump is destroying the nation. I'm not gonna let you run for no Trump. Trump preached the same rhetoric that fool preached.
That ain't got nothing to do with you running for city council.
That does have a lot to do. Donald Trump is a bigot, a racist. He's homophobic. Are you serious?
So
are you serious?
Let me ask you one question. Since you said you're a Trump supporter, so when he said go back to Africa, are you going?
Who said go back to Africa?
Trump. Go back to where you come from. Are you going?
When he said send up, talking about the squad.
Send them back. Are you
going? Are you going back?
Hey, he need to look.
Are you going back? Are you going back?
What you mean going back? Look, I ain't never going back to Africa.
Look here, they gonna put your black tail on that boat. You going right back over there, and you gonna put some cotton and everything else like the rest of them. You ain't staying over here.
Sugar corn land.
The only thing Trump said was if they think that it's easy to deal with the problem that we're dealing with, they need to go back to their countries. And
he did not say that. No, sir. He did not say that, Black Conservative.
Tell us how easy. Yes, he. Pull up the tweet then.
We did.
I did.
I listened to it.
Donald Trump did not say that.
Send them back.
Tweet too.
But enough of that, Black Conservative. We're not going to use you to moderate the debate. We'll get a strong black woman to do it.
Look, I can moderate the debate because I can be fair and balanced.
Okay, we don't think about it.
Okay, we'll get your number. Take his number down. What's up?
But let me ask y'all this. I'll be fair and balanced. It'd be the best debate ever because I hold both of them to the fire. I already know the facts.
Okay.
So let me just say this here.
Okay.
Do you know about this Opportunity Zone program that they trying to and get started now in 87 districts in the United States for these investors, they're asking these private investors to invest money in economically stressed communities and low-income communities. And they get a tax incentive for doing so. So they'll come to Fraser, North Memphis, and invest billions of dollars to build up those communities with business and so forth, and they'll get a tax incentive. I'm okay with that. Democrats are against that. I don't know why in the world they're against improving in these minority communities.
You know why?
It's beyond me.
You know why?
Why?
Because people like Trump own those companies, and they're tied up with those billionaires. And that's why they're against it. Because it's no reason you should be on the Senate or the Congress and you a billionaire or a millionaire. It's no reason.
Trump don't own no.
You don't know what he owns because you hadn't seen his taxes. You don't know what he owns.
We gotta go.
But we gotta go.
What's wrong with private investors?
What do you own, Black Conservative? You supporting Trump. What do you own?
I support Trump. But
what do you own?
The best
what do you own?
What do you own?
You support him. What do you own?
Which one of Trump policies is inherently evil?
What do you own?
Name one.
What do you own?
Get him off my phone.
What do you own?
Put him on hold. Get his phone on.
What do you own?
Black Conservative. Get the stepping. Get the stepping. You don't own nothing.
Okay, call back and give her your number so we can get in touch with you. We're going to consider you for the debate.
We got another caller. Caller, you live on the live show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. What's on your mind?
What's going on, Devin? This is Frank, man. Y'all quit talking Y'all know these people don't see these things and they don't understand.
That man could name us nothing that he owns. Okay.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
And he support Donald Trump. Man, get off my phone.
Man, don't even know how this stuff works. You know, they just want to be anti-black.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say this to both of you, and to Mama Gwen. Look, I support y'all, love y'all, and don't like this smear campaign that's going on against y'all. But y'all keep y'all head up, okay?
Thank you, Brother Frank.
Okay.
All right, y'all take care.
Thank you. So what I want people to understand is that this is nothing new that that Thaddeus Matthew is doing. You know, he did this when our church first opened. You know, he's known for this. So this tactic, it's like we used to use this word called unbothered. We unbothered. I wouldn't have never known nothing happened if somebody hadn't called Davian and Davian hadn't called. He called me, and I was laughing because I don't watch trash TV, period. Okay, so I have better things to do. I'm more intelligent than that to sit there. I can't even get 2 hours of my life back listening to that mess. So who cares about what he say? But the only reason that we decided to have this show today to even talk about it, so that for the people that don't know and don't understand and may have been misled by some of the things that he tried to bring up, talking about some criminal charges and all that stuff, that's not true. You can't be a police officer with a felony or with a criminal record or even carry a gun for that matter. So that's not true. He's talking about an old civil case from 2003. Anybody can sue you. A private citizen sued him in the city of Memphis for $1 million, lost the case, and it was over with. Period. In federal court. End of discussion. It was over with. So it happened, 2003. That's what he going back digging up. So we just in here to talk about it. It's over with. It didn't happen. None of that stuff that he talking about happened. It didn't happen. We want you to look on their website, Davin, Davin Clemens.com, and check out the platform. Look at what Davin is running on. And then we want you all to send some donations in. We need some money. We need to ignite the voter base to contribute $5, $10, $25. We need some hope. We need some help. We need help.
Well, this is the thing. Also, the signage, our signage will start rolling out next week. But once again, she's correct. We need help. Go to the website, Davin, Davin, Clemens, CLEMONS.com. Donate. We need you all to donate so we can swamp the area with materials from our campaign. Continue to buy this signage. Matter of fact, we need a commercial to go against this anti-hate. So we need monies. Those monies go towards those things. Campaign, I'm not making no money. Those money go towards that thing. So I need your help. Go in there and donate. Help me out because we need your help. We're going to need all hands on deck to win this campaign. All of my friends that I know, white, black, straight, gay, Muslim, Jews, Gentile, atheists, all of my friends, go to the website, DavinClemens.com. Click on the donate button. Go to my inbox. You can inbox me. I've seen the website, but we need you to vote because we have to win this election. Matter of fact, this election is more important than what you think it is.
Yeah, we can't afford another fool.
This is the thing right here. This election would tell the state of Memphis, Tennessee, the ideology and the thinking of individuals here in Memphis for the next 20 years. This election is that critical. This is about the progression of the city.
Right.
This election is about inclusion in this city. This election is about the voice of the city, the soul of the city.
Right.
We need your help. And if we don't win this seat, and we're going to be in trouble.
Y'all rolling back the time again.
Yes.
Pre-2000, pre-1980 and 1990. That's over with.
We don't need that. This is the future of Memphis on the line.
Right.
And so, matter of fact, this is for Baby Chance. I hold all the time and record. The pretty little face, little fat face. This is for Baby Chance. This is about the future. It's not about me. This is about the future. My website is DavinClemens.com. Click on the link, donate. We have to win. We must win. We're going to win. I'm running with the people. I've been running with the people all my life. I'm going to continue to run. We need your help, and I'm done. I dropped the microphone. I'm done with my case.
And, let it be known. Let David and the Clemens name stand on our record.
Mm-hmm.
We've been out here, and everybody that know us know the work that we doing.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on this radio show since 2015.
And everybody be on this show.
Everybody.
All walks of life.
Right. You're absolutely right.
Straight, gay, black, white, atheists, Jews, Muslims, everybody has been on this show.
Yep. I mean, you're welcome to come on the show. We love having people on the radio show. We've been here. We've been talking. Y'all know we don't back down. We done got in trouble.
Probably get in trouble for this one, too. But
I don't know why.
I stand my ground. Hey. I stand everything I say. Yeah. I challenge you, Edmund Ford Sr., to a debate. Edmund Ford Sr.!
I'm going to make you a belt.
I challenge you at a shot at the title. Edmund Ford, it's a man outside want to see you, Edmund Ford. His name is Clemens. He challenged you to a debate. Not on the Thaddeus Matthews show. I bet not. Edmund Ford Sr., we're going to get Whitney Thomas or Otis Sample or somebody to moderate this debate. I'm going to wear your ass. Where your butt out?
Yeah, you need to calm down. But we get sister, we're going to be in trouble again. George, we sorry. we just came
He done made my blood pressure high.
We just came in emotionally charged.
He made my blood pressure high.
So
I ain't never scared. Period. Period.
So what we not gonna do? We not gonna get into this insidious war of words. That's what they want you to do. They want you to stoop down and wrestle with pigs. We don't wrestle with pigs. That's what we not gonna do. We saw enough of that in November and December. And you invited me to the city council meeting, and I was sitting in there, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was like, this can't be the city council that represent me in the city of Memphis. I was sitting in the auditorium. It was like a doggone circus. I was like, these grown people really acting like this? It was awful. So I do not want to see anybody, including you, son, acting like that as a representative for the city of Memphis. I do not want to see that.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. You will not see me acting anything like these people. I'm here to push the agenda of the people. They just said the El Paso shooter was identified online, black conservative, as a Trump supporter, and he did not like the mixing of the race. That's why he went to Walmart, one of his reasons. So don't you call him no more black conservative that mess about some Donald Trump. You got people walking in Walmart shooting 18 people because he didn't like the mixing of the race. That is awful.
Well, CNN had a show last night on talking about white nationalists and the rise of it. It's a great show. You need to find it and look at it. It was a great informative show.
And you want to support Trump.
Right, Beverly. When they go low, we go high. So that's all we asking people to do. Just go on our record. Y'all listen to us. Y'all know, hey, we about it. We can go there. We from South Memphis now. So don't ever think that we ain't got it in us. We from the dirty South. But, you know, we're better now. We're educated. And we understand that we don't have to fight like that anymore. We don't have to get on your level and use those kind of words. We don't have to do that. We can do intellectually and wear you out. So that's what we doing now. And David,
but I need you all to support the campaign.
Right.
I don't need no more fans. I need y'all to donate. Donate to the campaign. Help us buy some signage, some commercials. Come on there and volunteer. Help us knock on these doors. Help us make some phone calls. The campaign is officially open. The campaign headquarters is officially open. I'm going to put a flyer in a minute. Monday morning, August the 5th, 9 a.m. We rolling until October the October the 4th or 3rd.
Yeah, catch these hands. You're right. We peaceful people. Yeah. We Christians. We're Christians here.
I'm a Christian. And I need y'all to support the campaign. DavidClemens.com. This is matter of fact, I got a new surge of energy. I'm pumped up. I'm ready. But this campaign.
You said you had got tired.
I did. But guess what? Some just got lit. I'm like a rocket and going up to the moon again. They sending me to the moon. Thank you. But nevertheless, look up our campaign. Donate. Help us out. And I'm dropping the mic. I'm done with it. I'm not addressing anything else regarding that mess. Unless it's a debate. Your latest.
So, yeah, we got an op-ed that I wrote. And I'm so proud of it. Because I was like, I was mad. I was ready to fight for a minute. But I didn't stay in that place long. Because I knew that Satan was coming. So the title of the article is Nope, Not Today, Satan. It's on TUVMAG.com. We got about almost 400 readers of that article. So you would really, really get a better understanding of what this man is doing or trying to do. But we're not going to fall for that no more. I think they insult listeners and voters' intelligence. We're more educated now. And we understand what all of this encompasses. We understand that. We understand qualifications, and we understand that certain things you can't disqualify a person from. But before we end the show, I just want to talk about change subject. We're gonna change. You good?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
You do talk about it? Okay, so we won't be talking about this man no more. Y'all don't be looking for us to come in so y'all can have a good radio show, because you know they're gonna be up on there roasting, because we will do that, but we don't like to do that. That's not what this show is about. So we through with that. Through with it. what we want to talk about today is that it was a incident this week. It was 2 young ladies in a relationship, and one young lady died from breast cancer. Young, I think she was like in her early 20s, and they were a couple. And her partner was so distraught, she jumped off the Detroit River, jumped into the Detroit River, the bridge, jumped off the bridge into the Detroit River and committed suicide on Facebook Live. So leading up into her death, she was reaching out to people, making suicidal statements on Facebook, saying, I'm coming, I'll be there with you soon. We won't be apart. You know, we're going to always be together. You know, it's just, give me a minute. I'm getting it together. I'm coming now. And she just went on and driving to her destination. She told everybody what she was going to do. I don't know if people called the police in time. And actually, it was a man recorded her in the water after she jumped in the water. She was trying to swim. I guess she couldn't swim. And people standing there recording the girl, watching her drown.
Wow.
And it was a police officer standing there on his radio. He didn't jump in the water. I guess he couldn't swim either. But it was really a sad situation to see 2 young people, both of them in their early 20s. The other one that died from breast cancer was unavoidable. But the young lady that committed suicide, it was a mental state. And people have to understand that there is help out here. There is a suicide awareness hotline that you can call that's open 24 hours a day. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go to Facebook to get help if you're having suicidal thoughts or ideations. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to call people. They got a hotline. Somebody can get to you immediately and get you the help you need, because at 20 years old, everybody think that love is such an urgency and that you will never love again. If I had the stuff I went through in my 20s and what I thought was really, really detrimental to me, I wouldn't be here right now, but I lived through it. You will live through it. You will grow through it. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't think that you got to the only way out or get out of this pain that you're feeling is to take your life. And I wish that there had been some help available. I don't know if it was help in that area. I was able to look at her Facebook page, and it's wide open, and everything she was saying and doing is on her Facebook page. And it was just, my heart felt because I felt like, as an older woman, that we failed her, even though she's not in Memphis. But somebody failed her. The community failed her. For her to take that option right there to commit suicide. And then to add insult to injury, the people on Facebook are so cruel.
Oh, absolutely.
And the things they were saying in the posts about the young lady committing suicide, it was awful. Like, no filter, no empathy, emotionally void, all of that. She didn't treat her right when they was together, and all this crazy stuff. So we got to do better, y'all. We got to do better.
Well, once again, you can put programming. These are programming that we should be pushing through city government. The city has more monies than most of these organizations, small organizations, nonprofit organizations. City council members, they get delegated $200,000 a year, and these are monies that can be pushed back into nonprofits who render services to individuals who suffer from depression and anxiety and mental issues. So these are things that a progressive councilman does, not just put monies in certain people's pocket, but looks at the community at large, looks to help the community at large, and that's the purpose of these positions that we are fighting for and lobbying for on October the 3rd. But we got a caller. Caller, you live on the Live Show on KWAM 990. What's on your mind?
Can I ask this Black and say, I want to ask a question.
What's the question?
You called out my name.
I did.
That shooting that took place in Texas.
Uh-huh.
You said it happened
on his Facebook page. He's a Trump supporter, and he hates the mixing of the race.
All right. So why did it happen at the festival last week?
Ask him.
Ask him. They just got this from this guy.
In California.
Ask him.
Ask him. I'm talking about this guy. We talking about Walmart in Texas.
Let me tell you, why these shootings are happening in these places?
Why?
Because of the dishonest gun-free zone policy. That is crazy.
Huh?
These gun-free zone
policy.
You can't be a Trump supporter and you don't support
absolutely
the Second Amendment.
I'm talking about. Okay, you go into a daycare.
Okay,
they have a gun-free zone. Nobody in there has anything to fire back at the aggressor.
Also, you saying Walmart should have people with armed guns at the door when people come
right.
through?
Walmart should have had armed security.
Okay.
Walmart is a gun-free zone. They should have had somebody there on surveillance. How do you let somebody come and kill 19 people?
Because they have an assault rifle with a banana magazine with
shoot about
30 or 40 rounds in it. That's why.
Well, how come Walmart equally don't have somebody with an assault rifle?
Are you serious?
Lord have mercy.
Black sir, have a great day. Have a great day. Hang that phone
So
up.
we going back to
Hang
the Wild Wild West days. Everybody walking around with their weapons
How come
on?
somebody at Walmart don't have a gun at the door with a magazine holding 50 rounds and that is horrible, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. These people are dead over this idiot who supports Donald Trump talking about mixing up the race, and you're talking about Walmart should have the same person at the door with the man, get off my phone.
So
anyways,
we just gonna live like we in a battlefield.
Absolutely.
Everywhere you go.
What?
So that means that these particular people won. You know, it's like you scared to go out. You can't venture out. You can't go anywhere unless you got armed security. So when I go, I need armed security going to buy me a car. I need armed security to go in Kroger's. I need armed security to go get my nails done and my hair done. Come on, it ain't enough armed security to go around in all these places we go to.
That was the most ridiculous thing I heard about. So he's for the teachers being armed in school.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so
man,
I guess we gotta have armed security to go eat at Houston's or Season 52,
wherever,
or Rafferty's. Come on, man.
It's just a sad day in America where racism is running rapid, homophobia, xenophobia, everything else you can think of is running rapid here. Hatred under the leadership of our leader and our great president Donald Trump. The hatred has really shown its ugly face in the United States, and this is sad. And the insults from our president and all those things, that stuff accumulates, it builds, people act on it, and so here we go, living in America.
And then one question I got to ask, I know you still listening, Black conservative. Who taught you to hate yourself?
Absolutely.
You need to read some Malcolm X so you can come out from under there. Matter of fact, go read James Cone.
Do something, because it's ridiculous.
Go read James Baldwin.
I mean, it's just...
Langston Hughes, W.E.B. Du Bois, W. Carter. Read some of them folks and what they went through.
You won't waste
how
these
they had
last
to get
minutes.
what they had to get into to even get from out from. Go read.
No, you don't have to go read. Go back to your family lineage and see what your family had to go through, the cotton they had to pick, the rapes that the women had to go through, the legs and the arm probably were amputated, being shipped over here in the boats, and you have nerve to call yourself the Black conservative and supporter of Donald Trump.
He want to be like the man on Django, Samuel L. Jackson.
Whatever.
That's who he want to be like.
And you support Donald Trump.
Yeah, he had a gun on us out there while we picking cotton.
Yeah.
Child. Okay. All right. We ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Sure don't. But just pray for the families. That's sad. I mean, I'm tired of saying these things. Pray for the family. This guy, they have a video clip of this guy walking into Walmart with a rifle, and he had this magazine, a banana magazine, and he probably had 50 to 60 rounds in the damn magazine.
More than that. It hold more than that. That thing hold about 300-400.
I mean, this is
That's
crazy.
why they were trying to outlaw the they call it, what they call it?
I forgot the kind of magazine. It was shaped like a banana, but that's not the proper name. It's another name. But nevertheless, pray for these families, and it's just sad that, matter of fact, they had footage. It was people in the parking lot dead. A lady was recording the parking lot. People were dead at the parking lot, at the front door, and he just went in just shooting innocent people. It's sad.
But hey, listen, this is an Unleashed Voice radio show.
Absolutely.
We're here every Saturday at 5 o'clock. We're here. We don't plan on going anywhere.
Nope.
We pushing our platform. We are the voice for the people. We will fight for you. We will stand up for you. We'll fight tyrants like Thaddeus Matthews if he attack you. So we are here. Stay with us. We appreciate you supporting us. Davian, Team Clemens, DavianClemens.com. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Wanna keep it real like this. Wanna play nothing but hits and promote positively.